Hello, 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 everyone! Welcome to Yo, You Like That, the talk show where I, your ham host Zarataro, brings on guest streamers, VTubers, content creators, and we talk about something they love, something they're passionate about, something that is super awesome and the world must know. I'm determined. I'm determined to make the world know. You will know. Let me give everyone a good old ham hi. Thank everyone for coming by to watch today. We have a very lovely guest with us. Let me go ahead and bring them out. We have ItsMinra. Hello, hello.
Gow, 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 gow. Hello, hello. Thank you for having me here. Gow.
Oh, thank you for joining us. It is my pleasure. For everyone that doesn't know, please introduce yourself.
Hello, hello. My name is Minra. I'm a fairy dragon. I gow, I sing, I dance. I'm an indie idol. I make music. Sometimes I rarely make games, and I play lots of video games because I like games.
Yeah. You are a dragon of all trades, many varieties.
Exactly, gal.
Well, thank you again for coming on. We are going to be talking about today what you would probably call your favorite game series.
I would say definitely one of my greatest favorites as of like the past couple years. Yes, actually.
Yo, and also just a quick thank you, Fab, for the gift subs. Holy crap!
I noticed that too. Like, Valid, what the heck? Thank you, Valid. You enjoy those subs.
Oh, thank you. It was very kind. Let me go ahead and bring up the topic of today. We've got Rhapsody, a musical adventure. What?
Whoa! I know that you're out there, and I'm waiting for you. I love this game. I love the music.
It is such a dynamic game. It is so crazy. Let's see. What would you say is probably the best way to kind of like describe the game to someone?
The best way to describe this game. If you've played strategy RPGs, specifically of the Nipponichi software type, like, Disgaea, or if you're really old school, Phantom Brave or whatnot.
I know what a Prinny is.
Exactly. A Prinny, I don't know Phantom Brave. I just know it's a strategy RPG made by them.
A Marona.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, it uses a chair as a weapon. Cool. But yeah, if you know that, think of Rhapsody in terms of gameplay as like the prototype, the beta of what would be their strategy RPG games, thrown on top of a very cheesy, but just absolutely heartwarming love story of a girl trying to find her prince.
It is one of the most like endearing, heartwarming, like fairy tale esque anime comedy RPGs I've ever played.
And it's just, and Oh wait, we forgot one more key thing about the game. It's in the title. It's a musical.
It is a musical. It has songs. It sings to you.
It does. Every character, like most of the characters have like their own song. There's like funny song bits of like the characters singing and dancing on screen. It's traditional musical fare, and if you like the cheese of like goofy, just fun musicals, you're gonna love this.
A funny thing about it, the game actually like spanned 2 discs because the musical sections took up so much data on the original game.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And don't forget, they packed in a separate disc just for the soundtrack because they know
You gotta.
it's like they're like, hey, our soundtrack's that good. We're probably gonna sell like 5 copies because we're an unknown developer in the U.S. So throw a soundtrack in there for good bonus.
They forgot America's growing passion for the JRPG. They look at that and they go, "Oh, is that a Lunar?"
What?
And then they're like, "Oh, wait, it's not a Lunar, but it's so cute."
Exactly. And hey, you know, we got one of the most I'm thinking probably one of the most unique strategy RPGs games ever, just because of what it tries to do, and it does really well.
It does. It does do it really well. I'm trying to think if there's really anything similar. I can't think of anything with the strategy. Actually, probably the closest I can think of is a really obscure PS1 RPG, strategy RPG called Eternal Eyes. Have you ever heard about it?
I haven't actually.
It's an anime strategy RPG where your main character is a puppet master, and you basically have like these like puppet creations where if you throw monster poo at them, they turn into different monsters, and you use them to fight.
Monster poo.
Well, monster waste, I think, is what it's called. But in my head, it was always monster poo.
Right.
You can combine the different poos to make different monsters.
All right. Interesting. But that sounds fun. That sounds a lot of fun.
So just something for everyone to Google later on today. But no, Rhapsody is still like it is world's a better game for sure. Just in charm and just interest.
It really is. You could tell those guys over at Nippon Ichi Software, they had a lot of fun making this game. They do what they made, and they stuck to it and made something just stands out amongst the crowd as a unique. We need more musical
I feel
games.
like that's them like in a definition. We do need more musical games. Oh man, when did you first discover Rhapsody?
So it actually was more recently. I discovered it. I think it was 2019. Actually, I went to a game arcade expo convention thingy, and
Oh, that sounds fun.
it really is in the San Francisco Bay Area called California Extreme. Me and my other friend, dragon friend Valen, we went together, and they have like lots of arcades sprawn across the con floor. You go up there, they're all free play, have fun all weekend, just reliving the 90s, the 80s, right?
Do it.
It's the good stuff, but they don't just have that. They also have like separate panel rooms for panels and stuff, and they have a dedicated game room for more modern stuff and some retro stuff, and it has a retro game like tables where you get to go up and talk to sellers selling retro games.
Oh, that's my favorite part of any con is when you go to that one store that's got the things that no one else will ever have. It's like, oh, do you see a PS2 copy of JoJo Part 5? This is the store you want to shop at.
Exactly. So we were there and we were just looking around, and on that convention I saw complete inbox copies of Lunar 1 and 2 complete on PS1.
Yeah.
So I had to get that. But then Valen, he picked up this interesting game, cute angel girl on the front, Rhapsody, a musical adventure. And something sparked in him, and he just he bought it on the spot. I think he knew what he got, but yeah, so he got it.
You just gotta feel these things out sometimes.
Exactly. So he got that, and then we got home. I look at this game like, huh, what is this game? he shows me this old X Play review where
Oh yeah,
yeah,
let's go.
they shows
An
me this old
X-Play
X Play
review.
review of I think Adam Sessler reviewing the game, and well, he didn't like it.
Oh no, I was gonna say X-Play is the last place Rhapsody should be on. Adam
Exactly.
Sessler. Oh my god.
So, but one thing I noticed is that in the background of that video, I couldn't help but notice the song. Like, what's that song? That's just so addicting. And Valen's like, oh, I think that's the intro song of the game. So I listened to that song, and I'm like, oh my gosh, hello, this song's a bop. I love this.
Where have you been my whole life?
Exactly. And I'm a theater kid. I'm like literally a theater kid. I'm like I did theaters in school. So like I then decided, like, in my first year ever, like doing VTubing, I thought, you know what? Let's whip this game out and let's stream it. Let's see what it is from start to finish, what it's like. And I'm a fan.
And then it clicked, and then it put a ring on you, and you were
Yeah. And then I shortly thereafter bought I think it's sealed. Yeah, a sealed copy of Rhapsody for the DS.
that was my first introduction to it, was the DS one, actually.
Ooh, nice. The DS version's a very peculiar version because it's like a turn-based RPG rather than
Yeah, it plays super different, and also the music quality is brought down a lot. It's chip tuned to hell.
Yeah, thank you, DS sound processor.
Oh, but hey, if the world ends with you can still do its best, then Rhapsody can still do its best.
I heard the devs of World Ends with You work their hardest to bleed that system, like give it.
They perform dark magic. many goes for sacrifice.
Exactly.
To get the music to work as well as it did on that game.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I like Rhapsody, and I found it at a game shop, or at a game conventions, like booth seller booth dealer thingy. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So clearly, like, a lot of the aesthetics, you definitely like attached to.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular that you would say is probably your favorite thing about the game?
I think my favorite thing about the game is the music. I don't know. I think that's kind of an obvious answer because, hey, indie idol dragon extraordinaire here. I kind of like music, but that music is just, there's something about it. It's like this innocence, this, like, they do what they
Does
were.
it awaken the young Disney dragon inside of you?
Basically, yeah. It's like there's this innocence, this childlike wonder, in a sense. Like, I'm sitting there kind of like, whoa, I feel like a kid again, sitting there, controller in hand. I feel like this is fun. I'm dancing to it. I feel like I want to sing to it. I want to just, I love it. That music is, it's cheesy. It's fun. It knows what it's trying to do, and I mean, I love the music so much.
It's really really good. Have you tried the Japanese version on the latest remix?
I haven't actually. I've mostly just, I mostly have been listening to the English version because that's what's on CD, and
Oh yeah,
I put on...
that's one you can sing along to.
Exactly.
But the Japanese version is still good. Like, I've only heard like the first two songs, but they're still wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you
bet.
can't go wrong either way.
Oh yeah, no, I bet the Japanese version. I bet the Japanese version's probably even also very adorable. I bet it's very adorable still. And
I'd like to think that they're like somewhere like on the other side of the world. There's two other people talking about Rhapsody, and they're like, ah, man, the Japanese version is so cheesy but so wonderful. Have you heard the English version? No, not yet, but I bet it's great.
I wouldn't be surprised. There is a small dedicated community for this game, and especially since it's finally got more recognition since its Switch and Steam release, which is just
which I never saw coming.
Yeah, I
I thought it was gonna be a game lost to time
I
forever. I would tell people, "Have you ever heard of Rhapsody?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "I know. I'm
it's
sorry."
it's 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 kind of what I was thinking too, because it's like I I I had a feeling this is just gonna be like, game that just came out once, the sequels existed, and it's all just gonna be a oh, what's it, like, just a it's something that existed at its time period, and it'll be lost to time. But that
pour one out for Shining Force 3 Part 2 and 3.
oh gosh, pour one out for Full Metal Alchemist PS2, the third game that never got
The third
localized.
one, yeah.
That game looks cool, but no, we never got localized. So
It's a shame. The first two were so.
they
Anyway,
they were definitely games.
they
And
were
and
games. They functioned.
playing them on stream, it's like, yeah, I want a better one.
Third time was the charm. They should have gave us that one.
Exactly. But
But yeah, but that's you bring it up too because there was a second and a third one that we never got here in the States.
yes.
I had never even heard there was a second and third one, and it blew my mind whenever I saw that announcement at the most recent Nipponichi show.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, I was excited. Like, I knew I knew by the end of my streams, my first stream series of Rhapsody, that a second and third games existed. I just I didn't. I was frustrated at the end. Like, this is how the game ends. It's not like it ends on a cliffhanger, but this is how the game ends. Knowing that there's two more games that expand the lore with new characters and music. It's a shame that they never got localized, and they're just lost to time. These whole games were lost to time. I just
Lost on the PS1 Japanese game ages.
Yep, and I mean, I remember when Rhapsody 1 got announced for a modern release. Like, oh my gosh, they listened. They heard us. They heard us say we want Rhapsody
There
remake.
are dozens of us. Dozens.
Exactly. There are dozens of us who want this game back, and that remake, that re-release that's a good re-release. Like, no frills. It's just, well, actually there are frills, but no frills.
They're good frills.
Yeah, they're good frills. Like, it works so well. They, good, decent, no filter, smooth filter, CRT filter. Their smooth exists for someone. But the CRT
It's
filter
out there for someone.
exact CRT filter looks quite nice. The clean filter is pure pixel art, looks lovely. The new updated controls menu is nice. The Japanese option, it's a good version of it's a good port. And it works.
There's a lot of extra stuff they put in there that they didn't have to.
Exactly. and they're doing the same thing for 2 and 3. It's like, apparently they're going one step even further for the third game by doing quality of life changes with apparently how the camera works. Which
Really? Well, that's good.
Which I don't know what those quality of life changes would be, but if it warrants 20 years later to redo the camera work and do quality of life for a PS2 game, I mean, Rhapsody 1.
Well, 20 years later, that one guy that's been at Nipponichi since the beginning is like, oh, by the way, I made a note of myself to this. Digs through a whole bunch of little Post-its on his monitor. Here we go. Camera. I meant to fix this.
Exactly right. So I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm stoked. I don't know what to say. I'm excited. I'm big for game preservation. I think game preservation is something sorely lacking in the games industry right now, and knowing that at least 3 games are finally going to be preserved on a modern storefront, modern day consoles, and I mean,
Yeah, and they're on little cartridges that taste bad if you're trying to eat them. So you know that people won't try and devour them whenever we run out of food.
exactly.
That's the most preservation you can have.
Exactly. It's inedible, which is awesome. So, and it's great. It's just they care about Nippon Ichi Safter cares about their history, and you could tell. It's great.
Which is good. As
Not
long as we don't get any more of Cross Edge or what was that other game on the PS3?
Cross Edge. I remember. Oh wait, wait, Cross Edge? Is that? Oh,
It's
I
like
remember this one.
It's like a big old like crossover game that's so poopy.
I saw it and I wanted it because it looked cool, but then I realized,
It looks really cool.
But then I realized, it's there's a reason why no one's talking about this game. It's not good, but hey, someone. I still definitely might want to try playing it at some point, just for the sake of. Yeah, I mean, it can't be as it can't be as bad to play as the original Hyper Dimension Neptunia. That game is
high five
rough.
Because holy crap. Oh man,
that game is rough.
That's a mood. That is a mood right there.
Yeah.
If anyone ever played the PS3 Neptunia, Nep's gonna leave you some PTSD.
Yeah, I love my Nep, but don't love that one. Gosh, but
it's all right. Every remake of it goes make sure to reference how bad the first version was.
Exactly.
So it's okay.
Exactly. And hey, I think it takes a strong developer to actually go back and realize, hey, that version, that previous game, that past game was bad. Let's riff on it. Let's riff on it ourselves and have fun with it.
Exactly. EBDG is good about that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to the game, do you have a favorite character?
My favorite character, I think I'm torn between. I think I'm honestly really, really torn between the two main characters, Coronet and Kururu.
I lean a bit toward Kururu, but yeah, they're both great.
they both really are. I think I do lean towards Kururu just a bit, because I love Coronet. She's funny. She has some very lovable character traits. She's
got that back sass attitude. I love it.
It's yeah, and I love how she just reacts to how much she hates frogs, and especially going to the Frog Kingdom. It's like that's a funny running joke that she has, and it's a fun bit. But I think I do agree that Kururu is my favorite. She's funny, she's witty, she's snarky, she's sassy. She back talks at Coronet, and just it's
oh yeah, no, there's that part at the beginning when the dragon summon. She's like, all right, here's all of our money. It's like, are you gonna fight back? No, it's a dragon. We're going to give them our money and we are going to leave.
Exactly. like Kururu is both sensible and, especially at that part, just hilarious. Like, yeah, we're not fighting a dragon. Bad idea. Gosh, Kururu is a fun character. She's funny. I think she's really well written too, especially when you really delve deeper into the story and you end up learning more things about her.
Oh yeah, no, it gets pretty heavy from where I stopped. It gets pretty heavy.
Yeah, and I don't.
But no spoilers. But
Yeah.
it's definitely worth playing into.
I was just about to say yeah. It's if you do play Rhapsody, just definitely keep an eye on Kururu. Kururu. Just keep an eye on her. And oh yeah, make sure you read Kururu in the most snarkiest, sassiest voice ever. Just give her that voice, because that's what she sounds like. Just, she's a great character. And oh yeah, her singing voice is adorable, by the way, in the first song, Someday.
Yes.
Oh, that's such a good voice. I actually really wish this game actually had full voice acting. But there's only little bits and pieces there that are voice acted.
Yeah,
Specifically the old maid part and the music. That's
and
really
the music.
yeah.
They would have needed 5 CDs if they voice acted the whole thing. No, I don't know.
I guess the high quality Red Book audio versus very high quality voice. Probably needed more data, but a part of me was really hoping that the Rhapsody remake would introduce like an option for full voice acting, but I don't know if that'd be possible. Like they would have to probably recast the characters because we don't know where the original singers for the characters are probably disappeared to these days, or I don't.
Good point.
Yeah, because like it'd be kind of. I feel like it'd kind of be like it may have been a logistical nightmare for them, just like tracking down these old people to like try and get them to like maybe do recording, and they probably decided they didn't want to do it because logistically it may be painful, and I don't know, speculation.
Hey, and my go-to, if you ever want to get a voice actress to sing, just get Christina V for me, please. I will buy it. I will buy it immediately. I'm such a stan. I have a problem.
I have actually I don't know who they are actually, so
It's okay. I will send some stuff your way later.
yeah. No, yeah, please. I am very curious now. I'm very curious now. But yes, Kududu, good character, very good, snarky, funny, and I love how she talks back to Etoile. It's funny, and sometimes agrees with her, causing Cornet to absolutely just lash out at. Oh, another funny part of Kududu is how Kududu just whips out a paper fan and just bats Cornet extremely hard with her.
Hey, you need a character like that. Like I'm a big fan of Full Metal Panic Fumofu, and the paper fan scenes are integral for character development.
Mm-hmm. Very very important, very core detail there. If you don't have that, are you a character? Gosh, yeah, no, Cornet. Not Cornet. Kududu, good character. Wait, was it Kududu that bapped Cornet, or was it Cornet?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to not misremember. It's been a hot
Because I think
minute.
she was like, I can't remember exactly. I think she was either like hesitating or she was daydreaming.
Oh yes,
And it's like, wake up!
that's right. The very beginning of the game, she's daydreaming and getting all. I think it was I think she was getting all close and. No, that was actually another part. Another part early in the game where Cornet was getting all cute and kissy in her dream and almost kissed Kududu. And then Kududu bapped her there.
They're a good duo, good comedy duo.
They really are. They work. They both work really. They're a good comedy duo. Yeah, they bounce off each other perfectly well.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Just goes to show that the writing is just that good.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Oh, the writing is wonderful. It's just fun, and I like it.
That's right, and you can buy it nowadays, modern days. It's on the Nipponichi Volume 3 Printing Percents collection.
Yes.
You get that and La Pucelle Tactics Hellfire, or whatever the expansion of it's called. I forget.
Yeah.
You can buy it.
And it's also on Steam for $20. And the best part, it runs really well, and it's Steam Deck compatible. So just in case you ever want to take the game on the go with you, with Steam achievements, and play it on your Steam Deck, and maybe go on the train. Just start binge listening to Someday. If you don't have the CD, and just start binge listening it over and over and over again because you really love that song a lot. I don't have this song on my iPod.
So we're definitely both in agreement.
Yeah.
We recommend this game to people.
Yes, very very hard, very good, very recommend, very recommend. It's a
yay.
And And like, oh yeah, the Steam release also has some really cute, like, stuff in its point shop for Rhapsody, like cute, like background artwork for your profile and some cute emoticons you can use for chatting on stream for like the 3 people you chat on stream or not stream Steam with.
There you go.
So more
Oh, poor
benefits.
Discord made Steam chat unnecessary.
Right. Oh, and also, when you get the game, there's also a digital art book, and I mean, it's a digital art book, yeah, but it's a good art book. There's some good art in there,
It's still winning.
and you get to see some really cute artwork of Cornet and Kurudu be, the absolute dorks they both are.
Super Dork Sisters go.
I love them. I love them so much.
They are great.
They really are.
All right. Well, let us go ahead and take a question from the audience. Thank you for all the new chatters and viewers coming in. If you have a question about Rhapsody or something you would like to ask Minra or me, please feel free to ask it in the chat.
I might be a dragon, and unlike the dragon that may have attacked Cornet and Kurudu, I won't bite or steal your money. I just,
I make no promises to either. I will steal your money.
don't steal my money, gal. I like my money. My money is.
I never steal from the guest. In fact, there are complimentary sunflower seeds on the way out.
Ooh, sunflower seeds. I like sunflowers, and I like seeds.
What's my opinion on MK11? MK11.
Mortal Kombat 11, I think.
Oh, Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, okay. For some reason, I was thinking Mario Kart, and I'm like, wait, there's 11 of those?
No lie, I wouldn't be surprised if a Mario Kart 11 came out like tomorrow, because I wouldn't have noticed because yeah. But...
Let's see. I like, from the little bit I played of MK11's story, I think I enjoyed playing Mortal Kombat 10 more. But I do like the roster in 11. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like how they added Scarlet, and what was another character they added? Rain. No, Rain was in the first one, wasn't he?
I don't remember.
Oh, Frost. Frost. Yeah, they added Frost. So 11's got some cool characters in it. But as far as playing them, I enjoy playing Mortal Kombat 10 more.
I'll be honest. The last Mortal Kombat game was. I really played with 9.
Oh, 9's so good.
It really was.
I like 9 a lot.
It really was. Kung Lao, my boy. Hat
Kung
friend.
Lao's such a good boy.
I like him. He has Hat, and I like Hat.
He's also really good. Like
he really
doing the whole like teleport thing.
He really was.
So fun.
Such a fun character. But not.
Yeah, no.
That's the last.
Yeah, 9's got such a roster.
It really does.
Yeah, no, it's fucking definitive right there.
Especially if you have the PS3 version, you can play with Kratos, which is hilarious.
Exactly.
I love that. Just casually playing with Kratos and it's Mortal Kombat 9. Like, cool. It was that era of games where there was quite a few crossovers on the PS3 with,
like Street Fighter Cross Tekken had
it
had like box art Mega Man. It had like Cole from Infamous.
Mm-hmm. And it had like those.
That one's so weird.
And it had like those 2 cats. I forgot their names.
Yeah, the Donkey Cats.
Yeah, and it was crazy. It was crazy.
Crazy.
it was a crazy time for PlayStation. Just like random.
Oh, it did have Pac-Man. You're right.
That's right.
Pac-Man didn't just start in Smash. He was in Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
That's right. Oh my god. And I remember. Yeah. Pac-Man also had a mech in Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
A Pac-Mech. Ba-ba-bam.
I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for Tekken Cross Street Fighter, guys.
One day, 10 years from now. Because Tekken 8's about to come out, so it's not coming out anytime soon.
Exactly. I'm still believing. If we got Pokemon Tekken, kind of, surely enough we'll get Tekken Cross Street Fighter, right?
Oh man, I would snitch on serious crime for a second Pokken game.
Oh right, no way. Pokken was surprisingly that was better than I ever thought it would be.
Agreed. And it had such a good roster
It
too.
really
Like it had
did.
my favorite boys and girls, especially
Yeah.
Scissor. Yo, let's
Oh,
go.
I'm really happy. Like Gardevoir, friend, super fun to
Yeah.
play, very dangerous. Oh, Breakson, favorite fox, just idle fox sitting
Just,
there being all
just
cute.
winning all the tournaments, and then as soon as it wins the tournaments, the guy goes on stage. I would like more Rule 34 Arda breaks in, and then everyone's like, "Oh no, I."
Gosh, Pokken is fun. Ah.
Well, Minra, thank you so much for stopping in. It was a lot of fun. Please tell everyone what they can expect on your channel.
All
I'm gonna
right.
give you a shout out.
Yeah. So, sweetie pies, hello. So my name is Minra. I'm a fairy dragon idol. I gown stuff. I play video games. At this current moment, let's see here. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be helping a friend of mine, Cara DeHestia, host a big Gary's Mod collab with Trouble in
Ooh.
Terrorist Town. And it's gonna be just if you like Among Us, imagine that except it's in 3D and everyone has guns. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun and chaotic time. You'll be able to find. I'll be streaming my perspective on my channel. It's probably gonna be it's probably going to be an 18 plus stream just because of some of the there's going to be some probably raunchy stuff that people are going to be saying to each other.
Just be prepared.
So yeah, I'm normally I'm normally an all ages streamer, but that one I'm gonna probably have to go 18 plus specifically. And but yeah, I'm gonna be doing that, and then next week I'll continue with Grandia 2 and probably other games I haven't gotten around to deciding my next week's schedule yet.
All good. So yeah, RPGs and other kind of collabing fun. Feel free to follow and go watch ItsMinra.
Yeah.
And as for tonight, on the Zarataro channel, I don't think there's gonna be a stream tonight, but tomorrow or Sunday we'll be doing another Zelda Link to the Past randomizer with Lumilas.
Ooh.
So look forward to that.
Ooh, how fun, how fun.
It is very fun. I am excited. This time we're gonna win.
Yay. I hope I believe you. You got this.
Yeah. But all right, thank you everyone for coming by to watch. It was a lot of fun. Everyone have a lovely weekend, and we will see you all later. Thank you.
Bye, sweetie pies. Bye, gal.